NBA players are so straight.
It's the straightest sport there is.
When I saw Kevin Hart in a dress on SNL, I got it.
I was like, I'm gonna go to LA and act. And she's like, so you ready to be gay? I'm like, what are you talking?
Diddy said back in the 90s that they have to be sure to not hire anybody talented. You can forever control them.
He threatened to reveal the name of his abuser, and like a month later, he's on Good Morning America performing the worst song you've ever heard.
Nice Rolex Daytona.
Panda Daytona. What does panda mean again?
They have black eye. Everybody's got black eyes all the time.
Yeah, Jay Leno getting pinched for...
What happened to Jay Leno?
So there's some talk that Jay Leno got himself in some trouble with the mob.
Oh, really?
His face got all bruised up.
Yeah.
I fell down at Howard Johnson.
Oh.
You fell down at a economy hotel? Jay?
What's the speculation?
Yeah, no, they say Jay might have some gambling problems.
Good for him.
So musicians and celebrities selling their soul to the devil, what is that?
Probably an allegory mainly just for the industry. The industry, right? You know what I mean? Like you're signing over. I'll put it this way. Did you hear that Diddy said back in the 90s, somebody dug up a thing where he was telling his interns that they have to be sure to not hire anybody talented. And all the interns were like, why would you not want talented hip hop? And he was like, because talented people know that they can say, screw you, they go off and do their own thing. But if they're not talented, then you can forever control them because they're beholden to you. They're not able to be stars on their own. So I think generally speaking, that's what selling out is. It's just an allegory for that, which again is becoming more and more obvious in that industry. But I think there are a lot of these rappers are like actually into Satanism. Like they take it serious.
As serious as a rapper.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, I think so one parallel you can make is like making your bones. Like a lot of cults have you demonstrate your loyalty by making your bones. So
What is making your bones?
Like you got to kill somebody.
Oh.
So I think there's tiers and they want more dirt, more outrageous actions to show like, okay, you're willing to do this. We've got you, even more compromised. And what's crazy is that all of this came out a long time ago with books like Franklin Cover-Up by Nick Bryant, books way before like Whitney Webb and stuff, talking about these networks and how they would compromise people. And now we're figuring out, oh, wait a minute, it's like also this other domain of like entertainment where they're doing the exact same model. So there's this model of doing it. And a lot of that in my research goes back to like Ghislaine's dad, Robert Maxwell, because he was like a big Cold War orgy thrower dude who was compromising people. And he learned that from Lord Victor Ralph.
I mean, if you look at there's like a mini documentaries on YouTube about Puff Daddy's come up, and his mentor was this sort of predatory gay guy. And Puffy, even in college, he was like a predatory guy.
Really?
Yeah, like ambitious, the best intern you've ever seen. That type of fella. Cutthroat, smooth, black guy, turtleneck, cologne. Looking for a way up, doing all the right stuff. I mean, this is probably why black people are so sensitive about the wearing a dress thing. But homosexuality is much more prevalent in people of color than it is in white people.
Down Low Brothers, it's gigantic.
Yeah, brothers on the DL.
Yeah.
Then what's with the Jamaicans being like straight up like, Jamaican dudes?
I think it's because there's so many that they don't like. It makes them,
Batty boy, right?
It's tiresome for them.
But that's why Jamaicans, that's why in Africa they have like a violent reaction against gay people, is because they're more just statistically, they tend to be gay and they don't want to deal with that, I guess.
Well, he came up with Quincy Jones. Didn't Quincy Jones all of them and shit like that?
Yeah.
Is he a big Will Smith kind of guy?
I think so, yeah.
I get like the suck my dick for a role. Like that makes sense to me. The after you're in to continue to guys thing, that's when I get weirded out and I'm like, how?
The job never ends.
Because they're gay.
Yep, that too.
Like these basketball players, you hear about basketball players like fucking training guys and stuff.
Tons of them.
I think it's because they get so much pussy, they get bored with it.
Oh.
It does something bad to your brain to be like a rabid pussy hound.
They're also the worst pussy.
Let's be
completely honest.
Yeah.
Guys,
like even at our horniest, we wouldn't trade places with them. They're
like jockey white chicks that dress like black guys. High testosterone volleyball player soccer chicks that dress like black men. Cool.
Yeah.
That makes them pine for the strange.
They're like this. Yeah. They're like this. I'd rather suck a.
Yeah.
This is cool and all, but her muscular back makes me want to suck a.
Mm-hmm. They've been saying that for 15 years. The thing about the dress thing.
Yeah.
When I saw Kevin Hart in a dress on SNL, I got it. Like I get why they say that.
Yeah.
But it's also like wearing a dress in comedy is something that the comedians have done since like 1920.
Kids in the Hall.
Yeah,
they're in dresses.
Like every male comedian's worn it.
I'll wear a dress right now.
It didn't make that much sense to me until I know that like black people, God bless them. I'm not being racist. I'm saying they do get, that's something if you're black, you don't want to be in a dress, I guess.
Do you think that's like a smoke out? To be like, oh yeah, it's definitely the dress thing when it's really like just Puff Daddy like banging butt.
It's the perception of like the black community, right?
I mean, the humiliation ritual thing, like seeing John Cena naked, scampering across the stage. Like I do get it. I get it. I'm not saying I don't get it. It's just, it's funny that's kind of a light thing to have on somebody.
It's a fraternal hazing though, isn't it? You know, in some
I think there's levels.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. No,
I know, but it's just like they so desperately, you know, it's just like clinging to like, oh, like I'll do anything to get into this cool fraternity. Like you remember, I'm at college, like some of the fraternity hazing was like, so you're gonna eat this cookie from my ass.
Why are there so many black people in the Illuminati?
There's not. I don't know. What do you mean?
No, I mean like, well, it's
segregated. So
I guess it's because there are so many black celebrities.
Well, black people love conspiracies. That's why there's like the wild conspiracies, especially, right?
I was on MTV Your Mama show when I was in high school. So I told my mom, I think I'm gonna take this entertainment stuff serious.
Yeah.
And she was like, what do you mean? I was like, I'm gonna go to LA and act and do comedy. And she's like, so you ready to be gay? I'm like, what are you talking? That's what she told me. She was like, you ready to be gay? And she was like, yeah, you gotta suck if you want to act. I'm like, whoa, how do you know?
Just Puff Daddy's right behind her.
She was doing everything in her power to keep me from going to LA because, you know, like I got my younger brother, but I was her only child for like, you know, like 6-7 years. So it's just like, she didn't want me to leave because I've always been in proximity. Whether I was in Florida or in Alabama. That's where I went to school. So it's just like, she didn't want me to go.
Michael Rubin's the guy that threw that white party this summer.
Okay.
He's just a loser. He's like a typical Brazilian guy that just like absolutely thinks he's the coolest guy in the world for like worshiping basketball.
Yeah.
Like, I know a lot about basketball, so I'm cool. Yo, it's James Harden.
Yeah.
Yo, but let me watch how much he touches everybody real bad. Look, keep your eyes on his hands. Always grabbing. Look at the dude. Look up Michael Rubin Bobcraft birthday.
Look at this right here. He's got his hand on this guy's ass. Is that John Legend?
If I did that to you, Sam, what would you'd push my hand away and we'd have a fist fight.
Is that John Legend? Is that James Harden?
James Harden and Tom Brady. He throws like the most, you know, star-studded. So he started Fanatics and blah blah blah. He grew up in he's always got the humble beginning story, you know, where he started his skiing business when he was 12, you know, from humble beginnings. But now he throws these like weird, and he has he has like these strange like demonic looking eyes, but they're like always red and inflamed. His eyes, if you take pictures of him, they look strange. It looks like he's on like a drug. I can't explain.
A doll's eyes.
Yeah,
that's weird.
Oh, he's wearing
makeup?
red eyeshadow or something.
Yeah, it's something. His eyes look very red.
It's a cool outfit.
It is it's a good look at. Yo, dude, touching his ribs, just right there in a game. Chauncey Billups or whoever that is.
What the? A man's hands right here.
Yeah. Yo, all the time. Look at the Bob Kraft birthday picture is the #1 in the world. You're gonna die. He's Bob Kraft is his quote mentor, or just the other guy he sucked at a demon obelisk marble blood drink ceremony.
Look at his eyes.
Yeah.
Look how close he is to Kevin Hart.
He always jump. He does like from behind hugs and. So you know this is like
he's into cuddling.
He's into cuddling grown men at a party while everybody's there. That's when I'm. You know what? I want to cuddle sometimes. I'll be honest with you. And the best time I cuddle is when there's 300 people at my house, and everybody's walking around having cocktail hour. I want to cuddle with men while they're standing up.
Sometimes I just want to do a big Martha Stewart Christmas hug on Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, I get it.
Just breathe on his neck.
I want to have a little baby at my house.
Yeah,
but I want to hug him in the bathroom when we're by ourselves. And like this, like look at the one. Yeah.
What the?
You can. I mean, there's thousands and thousands and thousands. He's like a Puff Daddy level handler.
Man,
but he's a Gary Pasternak handler.
He's saying, "Pick me up."
NBA players are so straight.
It's the straightest sport there is. Dwayne Wade is cool, and NBA is mad straight and not manipulative. That's why it was better when Michael Jordan was there. Just be like, hey, you want a drink? Bet you I can get you to drink. That's my impression of Michael Jordan. I'll bet you I can get you to drink.
Yeah.
But like these, like in like cringy celeb game parties, like this kind of crap. So if you want to play this silly game and these humiliation rituals, there's just like a core group of people. And the amount of like, and I like when they grab like a newbie like 𝗪𝗪. You know the black guy 𝗪𝗪?
Yeah, yeah.
They're just trying to f that guy as hard as possible. And it'd be interesting to be like, nah, I don't know. It's just it's all very interesting to me. He was like, dude, get Bono out of here.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, wait, I want to go.
Yeah, man.
Whoa, 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 I want to go. Whoa, whoa.
He wrote a song about
the
it.
kids.
He wrote a song about how he couldn't go to Epstein's Island.
Yeah.
I want to go. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Where goes the plane without me? Sitting on the runway with my bags packed. Jeffrey Epstein flew away from me. I can't go. Children neck holes made of blood. Damn.
With Stephen Hawking.
What's so good about Bill Clinton anyway? Yay. I've been like really romancing.
I wouldn't want Bono anywhere near, even if I was an Israeli
CIA pedophile.
ring runner. I wouldn't want Bono near me.
Yeah, like,
This guy again. This is the worst part of the job.
I can't stand this. Yeah, what's up, man? What's his real name? What's Bono's real name?
Pulling teeth out of a kid's head. This is the worst part of the job. Bono wants
What's he want? Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul.
Mr. Houston.
Hey, what's up, Paul? How
Paul
can I help
Houston. It's me, Paul Houston.
Do you mind if I get a pull? He's trying to pull the kid's teeth out.
Oh, brother.
They killed Q Worldstar. I'm a big conspiracy theory that they assassinate all, any role model. Q was fantastic.
Is Q dead?
Q's dead during a heart attack during a massage. Right when a week after Puff Daddy got jerked off that valuation, they put Worldstar's valuation above something that Puff Daddy, maybe BET or something.
Oh, wow.
And like 2 weeks later, he was dead in a heart attack from massage. I'll never get a heart attack from him. I'm out of shape. I'm a mess. I drink all the time. I'm never dying from a heart attack ever. If I ever die, Puff Daddy can kill me for ass. But like, I wonder how much Puff Daddy.
Check my ass for Puff Daddy's
He's running. You just hear his car skid out. Like Puff D license plate.
He's dressed as the Joker. Did you see that?
Yeah. That's my favorite.
That's one of the best performances. That's the best Joker performance.
He should be the next Joker, Puff Daddy.
Dude, it's so crazy because like I like Meek Mills. And seeing Meek Mill defend himself from being gay is the gayest thing.
Poor
ever.
guy, man.
it's so bad.
Poor bad.
So
he did a bad job.
Who's in his team? Like, take his phone.
Bad advice.
I'm running red lights for pussy.
I'm obsessed with the pussy. It's like a drug to me.
Every girl knows I'm obsessed with it.
And now
Poor guy.
DJ Academics is just trolling him.
Is he?
Oh my God. Just go to DJ Academics Twitter.
Who, Meek Mills or Academics?
Meek Mill jumping up and down on the tennis court was like painful.
Oh boy. Yeah, Drink Champs is where there's you see clips on here where it's like, oh yeah, I went in the room and saw Puff Daddy kissing another.
Yeah.
I said, no, sir, no, not me. And that was the end of my career.
I ain't never made an album after that.
Yeah.
That's how black guys typically like the ones I hear. It's like, okay, that was in '99. How many albums did I make after that?
Yeah.
No. How many albums did I make after He's the One? And they're always like I'm supposed to know the song, and my white ass is watching like I'm sitting there like a gourd, like a harvest gourd.
Yeah.
Like pretending to understand. Like after platinum status, how many albums did I make, Sam? 0. That's what I always hear, and it's 1,000% true.
Yeah,
but it's like, who did then? Like those the gay gatekeeping is just so endlessly entertaining, and I'm so stupid that I keep falling for finding this interesting year after year after year. But I don't know.
I mean, that's the club, man.
When you see $3 million a day go to like a guy like Jared Leto singing mediocre rock music, from a guy to come from like it'd be like if I saw Hulk Hogan selling spices at like Stop and Shop and making like $500 million. It's like, you take my spices, my oregano, whatever the fuck he would say. And like he's like, what? That's just kooky.
Yeah, that's how it has to be. Like you know the Corey. It's just everything is to some degree like a variation on that Corey Feldman. Is that the guy's name? Corey Feldman?
Angels?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Of that thing where it's where like him on Good Morning America is obviously because he threatened to reveal the name of his abuser, and like a month later he's on Good Morning America performing the worst song you've ever heard.
Yes.
Right? Like everything is to some degree like an extension of that. Like it's either it's like blackmail or this like where to be in the club you have to just prove it's I mean it's like a biker gang. But instead of killing people, it's like sucking